Thank you, Member Tonko and members of the subcommittee. Chairman Griffith, thank you for being such a great partner and ensuring that this committee is able to work closely with the EPA. That's very important. Thank you for the great work and leadership. It is an honor to appear before you today to discuss the President's fiscal year 2026 budget request for the United States Environmental Protection Agency. Since day one, EPA has swiftly moved to advance President Trump's directive to deliver clean air, land, and water for all Americans, while restoring common sense, accountability, and cooperative federalism to environmental policy. We're fulfilling our core mission of protecting human health and the environment while powering the great American comeback and removing unnecessary barriers that have burdened American families and businesses for far too long. Since being sworn in as administrator, my team has hit the ground running. I've now traveled to 17 states across the country, engaging with our dedicated regional staff and scientists, visiting Superfund sites and brownfields, and listening to farmers, business owners, and community residents who have had fantastic ideas on how the EPA can better work on their behalf. Immediately upon President Trump's inauguration, EPA completed the largest wildfire cleanup in agency history in less than 30 days after the catastrophic Los Angeles wildfires. We have taken bold steps to combat PFAS contamination and have advanced redevelopment at 21 Superfund sites across 13 states, delisting all or parts of 4 sites from the national priorities list. We've also completed 25 state implementation plans, 16 of which were backlogged from the prior administration. With this renewed focus and commitment, EPA is working for the American people. We are revising the definition of waters of the United States to align with the Supreme Court decision in Sackett and have issued immediate action items for Mexico to permanently and urgently end the Tijuana River sewage crisis that has plagued Southern California for decades. Following my trip to St. Louis, we cut nearly 2 years from the cleanup timeline at the Westlake Superfund site, which has been contaminated by nuclear waste from the Manhattan Project. In fact, to mark the 100th day of the Trump presidency, EPA released a list of 100 environmental actions we took during those first 100 days, a pace that motivates us to keep up each and every day. Together, these actions reflect the administration's commitment to environmental stewardship, cooperative federalism, and delivering results that make a real difference in people's lives. In lockstep with the president's agenda, EPA is also helping to unleash American energy, pursue permitting reform, make America the AI capital of the world, and bring back American auto jobs. We've eliminated waste and abuse in areas like the Greenhouse Gas Reduction Fund, reversed unlawful overreach like the so-called Good Neighbor Rule, and begun reconsidering many overreaching rules, including power plant and EV-related regulation that threaten grid reliability, energy affordability, and consumer choice. I'm proud of the monumental steps we took earlier this year towards energy dominance and expanding cooperative federalism. We are giving West Virginia and Arizona the primacy authority they have sought to protect groundwater and regulate themselves as other states have had for years. It is no secret that the best innovative solutions are often found by working with those most familiar with the challenges faced. These historic actions will reduce regulatory costs, which act as invisible taxes on Americans, making it more affordable to own a car, heat homes, operate a business, and bring manufacturing back to local communities. By reducing the EPA's budget by billions of dollars, the President's FY 2026 budget demands maximum efficiency from the EPA while we continue to fulfill all of our statutory obligations. Also included in the President's proposal is an additional $9 million above FY 2025 enacted levels to equip EPA with funds to respond to drinking water disasters. There is also a $27 million increase in funding for tribes to address drinking water and wastewater infrastructure on their lands. At the Trump EPA, we will not view the status quo as a sacred cow that is untouchable. We will not consider the Biden-era regulations we inherited to be etched in stone, and we absolutely refuse to waste even a penny of tax dollars. With President Trump's leadership and the partnership of Congress, we will deliver measurable and real results greater accountability, and a stronger environmental return on investment per dollar spent. I look forward to answering your questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Administrator Zeldin.